Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am the Top Hat Gaming Man, and I am once again at the home of Guru Larry.
Yeah. Hello there, peoples.
Today I am going to be showing, what's the name of our show? I keep forgetting. Retro and Tell.
Yeah, Retro and Tell. You have to say it quick enough to make it sound like show.
Retro and Tell.
Yeah.
So yes, today I'm going to retro
and... Original name, do not steal.
Yes, unless we've already stolen it from someone we've not checked yet.
We've got more subscribers than you, so you're just jealous. So don't steal it.
Did you like that?
It was most entertaining, really sort of added to the atmosphere.
Oh, good, good. Okay, today I thought I'd show you something really stereotypical because for some reason whenever this thing is bloody mentioned, videos just seem to get loads of views.
Oh, okay, see that?
Okay, so just by doing that, you will get views just because...
Ooh.
Should we make...
This is a special edition, isn't it? Well, it's a British... It is a British version because you've got Goober written on the front. So yes, you've got the Goober version.
Is it actually British?
You got it. It come from Argos.
Ah!
It come from Argos.
How do you know that? Well, how do you know that?
Because they always did a... That's an Argos number.
Yeah,
so,
you're right.
Argos, the Greek god of queuing.
Yes, indeed. It's the Mattel box.
Oh yes, that is good. We shall tell about that in a minute. This is.
Do you want to show and Mattel then? Is that a good pun?
Are you going to show us the box? Are you going to get it out to show everybody the difference?
Sadly, the box is a Mattel version box, but the NES itself is not a Mattel NES.
How weird. So where did you get this from?
I bought the box separate. The box cost me something like £10. I just spotted it on eBay once.
I've got the. I had the deluxe version, and my dad decided to put it outside, and it got all wet.
It always scares me getting stuff out of these old boxes.
So you got half the foam missing, polystyrene. There you go. Get that out.
Like I said, I'm not a conditioned man.
No, look at that. Yellow. That's a yellow bugger, that is, isn't it?
Yes. Dirty smokers. Yeah. Terrible.
No, it's just oxidised. No, that's smell of cigarettes.
Oh, good.
So yes, this is the NES version. This is the second edition that came out in the UK. The original was Mattel because Nintendo didn't think Mattel was doing a very good job of it over here, so
they didn't, did they?
No.
Awful.
Well, then again, they priced themselves out of the market, selling games for 70 quid. When Nintendo come in, they come to more respectable, like 30, 40 pounds.
I think, to be fair, looking at Nintendo in the UK in the 80s, it's pretty much a bit like looking at them now on a wider scale with the sort of decisions they were making back then. Like they couldn't compete, could they? Like you said, you had all the microcomputers already there.
Yeah. Games
were really cheap. You could copy all of them, give copies to your friends.
Well, it was like £2 each. So
exactly.
You can't compete with
so suddenly you've got this monstrosity coming along. Like look at it, it's a bloody box, and you've got all those sophisticated looking microcomputers, and you've got this thing come along, and suddenly they want like bloody £50 a game instead of £2 a game for not a significant improvement.
You can't even use the "it'll help me with my homework" excuse, could you, to buy it with your parents?
Exactly. Like especially if the kid's got an Amiga as well. Like if they've got an Amiga.
Oh, you'd have to be a really rich kid to have an Amiga before Nintendo back then.
Yeah. So now, what year was it? This 87. I think this came in the UK.
I remember them being in Boots at the time, because I think Boots are like one of the only places you could buy them really, and then Woolworths. But yeah, that was. I remember always seeing them in stores, and I always had like Super Mario Brothers. So
when did you first get your NES?
I got a second-hand one from a kid at school.
How old was you?
I was beginning. I was in the first year, so I was like 12.
Any idea what year that was?
That'd have been about 91.
91.
I had a Mega Drive before I had a Nintendo.
Okay, let's work out when I got mine. I think I got mine in 93. I think, and again, I had a Super Nintendo before I had a Nintendo.
I thought you said you had it a month before you got the Super Nintendo.
Actually, yes. I'm crossing my wires now.
I'm telling your own history.
Yes, but I borrowed my uncle's Super Nintendo for a few months, and that made me want a Nintendo, and then I was getting one for Christmas later that year. But whilst I was waiting for Christmas, there basically used to be this lady who used to go around my street knocking door to door selling second-hand goods.
Oh yeah.
I think she was a thief, to be honest. Anyway,
did she have an Irish accent?
No, but her brothers were in prison. So,
okay.
So yes,
so, respectable family there.
Yes, so they sold me an NES, which I had for a few months before I got my SNES. So yeah, both. I started with both in a way.
Oh, that's good. No, I got the kid I bought mine from. I bought a load of games of it. I had a copy of Double Dragon that somebody put a hole through the top of it. I remember that. But yeah, he sent me it. I bought a load of games for it, and then he come back a week later and he says, "Oh, that was that copy of Gradius. It was my friend's one." But he said he doesn't mind selling it if you give me a bit more money. And my mum went mental. And she said, "You can take the money out of stuff I bought off you."
I don't know about you, but I absolutely hated this as a child, and the reason why is because of the bloody white flicker screen. Did you suffer with that at all?
Oh yeah, the old blow. It's especially bad over here because
were they worse?
Twice as neurotic.
Oh, I didn't know that. That'd be
couldn't even import games from the other side of Europe for this thing.
Yeah,
you could only get games from the UK and France for it.
I remember as well with the white flicker thing. It was just so annoying.
It was. I mean, you can actually disable it now. You can if you cut one of the.
Oh yeah, I've done that before actually. I've done that, yeah.
You should have done a video on it.
Yeah.
Or was this before your YouTube?
Way before.
Okay.
Years before.
So yeah, that is fantastic. So yes, can I have a look at your joypad because that's really yellow as well. Is it definitely yellow? That it's not like
seems like a dog's maybe had this at some point.
Somebody's cut it up. That's disgusting.
That's bit it.
No, somebody's pulled the plastic off. Somebody's actually taken a knife to that and pulled the plastic off it.
Why?
I don't know.
I've got a lot more controllers at home.
That's a dog. Those are dog bites. No, they're not. They're kids like that. I used to bite my controllers when I got angry, but he bit it so hard he cracked it. Disgusting. So yes, I actually bought a Nintendo from a hospital car boot sale once, and somebody tried to make an arcade stick out of it, and they drew a nail straight into the top of that, and then wrapped it around in electrical tape, and they had covered in glue. So it was like trying to make it.
Did it work?
It did, but I didn't want to place something with a nail rammed through it.
No, fair enough.
So yeah, so that's quite a nice little addition. Yes.
Got anything else to say on the NES?
Yes, I've got a NES Mini.
Have you really?
Yes, we'd like to see it.
Yes, but we'll save that for another video.
Or we could just say do a jump cut. Do a jump cut? Or shall we? Oh, fuck it.
No.
Oh, that was an exciting jump cut, wasn't it? Totally non-contrived and not fall off the end. But yes, let's have a look at the NES Mini. Isn't that exciting? Okay, you're going to be surprised by this one. Actually, close your eyes and put your hands out so you can see it. I want you to sit the surprise for yourself. There you go. It's tiny, isn't it? It's tiny. So this is the British version as well, which is quite weird because half the games on this list never came out over here.
Yeah.
So and people don't really care about the over here in the NES that much.
Well, they pretend to though, don't they? That's what's annoying.
False nostalgia.
Yeah, as I've covered before, but yeah, people are still getting. Like these are still just as rare as they are in the United States. Well, not rare, expensive, I should say. Which again, like you said, it doesn't actually make any sense, does it? And why doesn't it say Mattel on?
No, it's not. They're
realistic.
whitewashing the history again.
Yeah.
So this is the NES Mini. So we can have a look at it. It's tiny. Look at the size of that different.
And this is £120 at the moment, isn't it?
I paid 80. I couldn't be bothered to wait anymore. They're still not in stock anywhere, and there's no news of replenished stock either. So I just it's only a couple of quid more. So there you go. Quite intrigued by that.
Yeah, it's like again, it reminds me of that Little Britain sketch where.
Oh yes,
where they fast the
theme tune.
Yeah, write the theme tune, sing the theme tune. You just do that with these two things.
NES Mini, doo. I've got a big. So there, what do you reckon of that? I mean, when you said the size and that.
What do I think of it?
No, what do you think of the size and stuff like that? Because
it's smaller than what you expect, isn't it? Definitely.
Yeah, you thought it'd be that sort of size.
Yeah.
I really caved in and bought one because you can hack them now. You can put you can only put 90 games on it, but at least they're ones that you'd actually want to play, and not just the same old bloody balloon fight.
Is there any more than 90 good NES games anyway, do you reckon?
Well, not over here.
Oh yeah, obviously. I bet across the world.
Yeah, I mean, I could, fulfill my dreams and finally play Colour a Dinosaur on it and stuff like that. It's got most of the Mega Man games on it as well. I think I might have all of them, I'm not sure.
What, already on there?
Yes, that's one of the things. They've got the
Castle
Castle
back.
Oh, let's have a look. It's got the Final Fantasy that never came out over here, I don't think.
No, it didn't.
Look, Donkey Kong, we never had that box.
No way, Super C can't have come out here. We didn't.
No, I don't think that came out over here either.
No chance. Star Tropics, we never got Star Tropics.
No, I think we did. I think we got the first one.
I think there's possibly a PAL V. There's a PAL B version, I think, but no UK version. Tech Mobile. Is that weird American football game where they chuck eggs about?
Yeah.
So we definitely didn't get that either.
Well, it's because for some reason we're not interested in American football over here. I can't think why. Has it got Castlevania 3?
It's got Castlevania 2 on here, and 1 and 2.
1 and 2, 1 or 3 then? That seems a bit odd.
Don't know.
You think you complete the trilogy or something?
Yeah.
And they go, well, they got enough Castlevania games on there, that would do them.
Whilst we're covering the NES as well, I must say, I do like Castlevania 2. It gets slagged off quite a lot.
Yeah, no, it's that sort of mentality that if somebody
popular... Mob mentality, as they call it.
Or somebody, that really popular YouTube reviewer said it was rubbish, or therefore it's rubbish.
Zelda 2 as well. I prefer it to the first one.
Everybody accuses me of saying Driver 3 was terrible, and I never said that at all in my video. I said I love playing Driver 3. But that's not Nintendo.
You just said the reviews were lies, didn't you?
I said, well, the reviews, you can trust them. The reviews are like 9 out of 10s, and that's what I said. It's false. I said the game has got loads of glitches in it. That's half the fun playing it.
NES Mini and NES. So what would that be if this is the NES? Is it the NES Mini? Is that what they call it? Marketing, yes. Classic Mini. Okay, because I've heard people refer to it as the NES Classic and the NES Mini, but never.
Yeah, that's it. 30 games pre-installed and 30 Jews pre-installed.
Oh right,
excellent.
Better not let Hitler near this one. Did I say that?
I don't know. We'll find out in the comments. Do you want to look at the Nintendo controller as well? Because they've got like a reproduction of the NES pad as well. Note it doesn't come with a power supply. See, there you go, that's a brand new one. So we compare. Look at that. You could see the difference in colour now, can't you? How yellow it is. Comparison.
That's something interesting as well. Look, Nintendo must have got stingier down the line, because the real NES controller is actually made in Japan, and it looks like they've outsourced to China now.
Disgusting. Yeah.
Disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah, even their own, even their own traitors. Yeah. They're traitors of their own country.
Yeah.
They can't even...
So not only
has it got that new Nintendo? I used to love that new Nintendo smell. No. Oh, I used to love that plastic. So do you ever have that plastic smell on the Super Nintendo?
No, yes, I know exactly what you're talking about. What it smells like? Does it smell a bit like a video shop as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. This it doesn't smell like that. What was that smell then? If it doesn't exist anymore.
I don't know, but I bet people would buy it if you could bottle it. That smell, you know. Oh, there's a bit of smell in the air vents.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's the smell.
Look at this is we're going to become the PewDiePies of game smelling channels.
Let's smell channel.
Yeah,
it looks like it could be a thing.
Yeah, that's
authentic.
Smell, yeah. It's not very nice smell. It smells like burnt plastic, actually. That does.
What bad does it smell there on this one?
Well, it's the same. Smells musty. It smells a must. Yeah.
That smells like a Christmas tree.
Smell it. Oh, yeah, there you go. Look at that. That's attic smell. Smell of someone's attic. You got Metroid in there. A green Metroid. Oh, look, you see that stuff's been in there for a long time because look, there's sun fade on the outside and all. That is weird. Look at that. No, there was. This is what we've fallen to, isn't it? To get views smelling games. So yeah, that's an old-fashioned smell. Have you ever tried Retro Bright to get rid of the yellowing in games?
I like them yellow. I know most people say they don't, but I personally do because
I'm more worried about them being brittle when they go yellow. I've got a Super Nintendo and I touch the air vents and they literally turn to dust.
Okay.
So that's the only bad thing.
No, I don't mean as in that. I mean, yeah, but if we unyellowed it, I wouldn't stop that happening, would it?
If you need to spray it with a sealant to stop it happening again, because it will eventually go back. But basically, the yellow is actually an anti flame retardant.
Okay.
That it's aged, and that's all it is. So if you've got a machine that doesn't turn grey, it means it's got less fire retardant in it. So As long as you don't mind not setting, risk setting fire to it one day. But yeah.
So, yes. If I scrubbed the yellow off, would it be less fire?
No, you can't scrub it off. No, you have to use peroxide to get it off.
Okay.
So yeah, no, it's quite jarring, isn't it? The colour difference between them two. There.
It is when you put them side by side.
Yeah. So that is the Nintendo Mini. Let's have a comparison of the box as well, because that's the same box almost, isn't it? So there you go. That's the official.
They're missing the Mattel, as I said.
Yes, that's disgusting. See, authentic. Disgusting. No, these are just imported from America. That's why they don't get power supplies. They're like USB. That's all they are. They've got lazy. Do you think you might buy one?
What, an NES Mini?
Yeah.
No, don't think so.
Not even a Famicom Mini?
Pretend, maybe. But I don't know. I just like original consoles.
Okay. You don't like reproduction?
No, because when you can emulate illegally anyway. So what's the point?
Yeah,
I don't get it personally.
I think it's just hard. I think people are not prepared to pay £50 for an original Nintendo.
Yeah, but you go one way.
50 for reproduction.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. You either get the real thing and pay out for it, or you emulate for free. What's the point of this monstrosity, really?
I know, you could get a Raspberry Pi and put loads of games on it.
Because if you're committed enough to pay £120 or whatever for something like that, then surely you'll know enough about games anyway, you would have thought, wouldn't you? To be able to just emulate stuff.
I think they got it always a Christmas present. You used to have a Nintendo when you were young, didn't you? Let's see, have a look at that. Oh, bring back memories. Yay.
I just think it's one of those odd collector's pieces more than it is an actual.
Basically, it's
something you'd
want
to use.
Amiibo, really, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, hopefully they follow up with a Super Nintendo one. I mean, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, that's where the proper nostalgia for us as British people really begins.
Again, that'd be nice. Oh, Nintendo 64 would probably be even better as well, because it would bring back the 4-player 64 games back into the household.
It's going to be quite expensive. It could take quite more money.
Yeah, but at least people would use it, though. I reckon people would use it. But that's just what I think. But
whatever. Well, the best game on it is probably GoldenEye. They're not going to let you down
true.
on it.
Well, yeah.
Unless you can mod it again. That's what they can do. I mean, Nintendo expected people to mod it because they left secret messages in the code as well. Yeah.
That's nice. That doesn't sound like them.
No, I know. Normally they could put a kind of wall restriction or stupid updates for it or something. Or maybe they were trying to do a thing that you could connect it to their eShop or something and then download new games for it or something. That's one point.
Maybe got lazy.
Yeah, but it's good. No, it's good. Apart from you don't like it. But so you wouldn't buy it if you saw it for sale for £50 as the original price. You wouldn't get it.
I don't, unless I was really short of money and decided I wanted to sell it on. No, I wouldn't want one generally.
Oh, okay.
Genuinely, it's not my sort of thing.
No, I can see that. I mean, I've been emulated stuff on my consoles as the Xbox. I modded my Xbox, original Xbox, and do stuff like that.
Yeah, I've got one modded as well, so exactly.
I think everyone's got a modded Xbox.
Yeah, exactly, so
yes.
Yeah, I prefer the modded Xbox.
So there you go, that is the Mini NES and the original NES with the NES version on it, because it's the Nintendo made UK one, not the Mattel made one.
Yep. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye bye.
Brother bought a coconut, he bought it for the time. His sister had another one, she paid it for the lime. She put the lime in the coconut, she drank and poured up. She put the lime in the coconut, she drank and poured up. She put the lime in the coconut, she drank and poured up.